Jai Hind officers. I, Komal, welcome you all to the official YouTube channel of SSB Short Academy. So officers, as you all know that we were doing a knowledge video series and we have already done the basics of the Indian Constitution. Today we'll be having another topic. Before that, as I always do, we discuss a quote before starting our topic. So we'll go on to that directly. Pause, breathe, cry if you must, but keep going. So in the preparations time, you must be coming across a lot of times. You'll be feeling like that no, this is not happening for me. I am not getting anything out of it. Oh my God, how much to study, how much time I need to invest in this. Take a pause, take a rest for a bit, but do not stop. Just keep striving for your goal, keep going, and you're surely going to achieve it. That's my promise to you all. So, without wasting further time, let's just start with our today's topic. And today I'm going to teach you all a very basic topic again, which is features of Indian Constitution. So, what all features our Indian Constitution consist? We have distribution of power. We have constitutional supremacy, written constitution, as I already told you in the earlier video that we follow written constitution, we do not follow oral constitution. So it is again a kind of a feature to our constitution. Our constitution is rigid as well as flexible, which is again a kind of a feature or characteristic of it. We have independent and impartial courts. After that, we have sovereignty, secularism, democratic, republic, and socialism. So, all these things are the features of our Indian constitution. And all those people who are preparing just for the AFCAT, if you're just learning those names, that would do for you. You can just have the idea what each thing is about. But if you're remembering the words, then also it can do for you all.
Are you preparing for defense written exams like NDA, CDS, AFCAT, or Sainik School Entrance Exam? Join our written exam preparation courses, practice mock tests, and get expert mentor support. Call us at 725 940 7111.
Very first feature is distribution of powers. So we have to understand what is distribution of powers. In India, we all know that India as a whole country is further divided or bifurcated into states and union territories. अभी जो स्टेट्स हैं यूनियन टेरिटरीज हैं इनकी क्या होती है खुद की गवर्नमेंट होती है. अब एक सेंटर में गवर्नमेंट है एक स्टेट की गवर्नमेंट और स्टेट की गवर्नमेंट क्यों है क्योंकि हमें पता है हमारे इंडिया में बहुत ज़्यादा डाइवर्सिफिकेशन है. वी आर डाइवर्सिफाइड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कास्ट क्रीड कलर ट्रेडिशन कल्चर कस्टम्स ड्रेसेस फूड all these things. So a central government cannot run peoply or cannot make laws for all the people. इतना efficiently वो सबके लिए laws नहीं बना सकते इसलिए state governments को elect किया जाता है. Now एक फेयर पावर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के लिए हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में फेडरलिज्म का फीचर है. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बाइफरकेट्स द पावर बिटवीन द टू. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ there has to be a law related to agriculture, then state governments are empowered in that. If there has to be law related to defense, then central government is empowered in that. So according to these all things are all the powers are divided, the powers are distributed, and this distribution of powers, the structure where the powers are distributed according to the function or equally, anyhow under any circumstance the powers are distributed, that structure is known as federalism. Now India is not following a proper federalism because whenever there is an emergency in country, we have national emergency, we have financial emergency, we have state emergency. Under such circumstances, the central government becomes more powerful and all the powers of state governments then they are snatched and they are given to the central government. And that is why it is said that India follows quasi-federalism, not totally a federalism. I hope distribution of powers is understood to all of you. Next feature is constitutional supremacy. So in any country, how governance is set up by the legislature by framing laws, by the executive which try to implement those laws on the citizens and themselves, and the judiciary which keeps an eye onto those laws. So all these three things together, they are the governance of the country, or they are the government of the country. And from where these three heads derive their power? These three heads derive their power from the constitution only. And now we have to understand, if those people who are representing us and who are running the country, they are deriving their powers from the constitution, then surely the constitution is supreme over them. हमारी कंट्री में जितने भी पावर्स होते हैं इन हेड्स को कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से मिलते हैं. उनको अपना जॉब, अपना पावर कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं क्या नहीं कर सकते, वो सब कहाँ से पता लगता है? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से पता लगता है. और इसीलिए हमारी कंट्री में कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्या है? सबसे ज्यादा सुप्रीम है. एंड नन ऑफ द टू गवर्नमेंट्स, जो भी हमारी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट है या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स हैं, they are not allowed to override the powers which are there written in the constitution. उनकी जितनी पावर्स लिखी हुई हैं उन पावर्स से ज्यादा वो पावर्स को एक्सरसाइज नहीं कर सकती. एंड दैट इज वाई कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्या है? सुप्रीम है. बट इफ वी विल सी द केस ऑफ यूके, ब्रिटेन बेसिकली, तो वहां पर क्या होता है? वहां पार्लियामेंट सुप्रीम है, वहां कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन सुप्रीम नहीं है. नाउ यू हैव टू टेल मी इन द कमेंट सेक्शन व्हाई. मैं पिछले वीडियो में इसका रीजन बता चुकी हूँ. Next feature is that we have written constitution. So now, as we all know that in the earlier slide we have read about that we have constitutional supremacy. It is only possible when we have written constitution in our country. Because if the constitution is not written, then there हम विजिलेंस नहीं कर सकते, हम चेकअप नहीं कर सकते कि क्या जो हमने ये डिसीजन लिया है वेदर इट लाइज अंडर द पावर, अंडर द क्राइटेरिया ऑफ द पावर और नॉट. सो रिटन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन दो हमारा सबसे बल्किएस्ट है, सबसे ज्यादा लेंथीएस्ट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, स्टिल इट्स अ रिटन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एंड अगेन yet again it's a feature to our Indian constitution. So the written constitution, we have a well written, beautifully written Indian constitution, and it also empowers the supremacy of the constitution. So next feature of our Indian constitution is rigidity as well as flexibility. It's a very simple yet very special feature of our Indian constitution, because we know we have laws for everything, for eating, breathing, profession, freedom, animals, for everything, for human beings. So सब चीजों के लिए लॉ है. अब इन लॉज को क्या करना होता है? वी ऑल नो चेंज हैज टू बी मेड. तो टाइम टू टाइम अगर चेंजेस करने होते हैं लॉज में, तो देयर आर फ्यू लॉज जिनको चेंज करने का तरीका बहुत सिंपल है, बहुत फ्लेक्सिबल है. वो गवर्नमेंट एक छोटा सा लॉ पास करके उनको चेंज कर सकती है. लेकिन कुछ लॉज जो कि बहुत बेसिक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल फंडामेंटल राइट्स, अगर इनको चेंज करना है, इनको अमेंड करना है, तो इनके लिए क्या करने पड़ते हैं? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट्स करने पड़ते हैं, विच इज अ रिजिड प्रोसेस. दैट इज वाई आर इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, इट इज अ मिक्सचर ऑफ बोथ रिजिडिटी एज वेल एज flexibility. I hope you all understood this point. Next feature is independent and impartial courts. So we all know judiciary is an integral part of our country, and this judiciary or the courts, they are totally independent to that of the government. Rather, we can say that they keep a vigilance eye over the activities of government. How we can say this? Because in the whole procedure of this government and all, we know that constitution is supreme, and who is the caretaker of constitution? Supreme courts or all the courts, they are the caretaker of the constitution. So we can say that if there is any law which is made by the government, any central government or the state government, where there is the hindrance of human rights, the basic structure of the constitution, or it feels like that the government has overridden their powers, then at that point of time courts can come in the picture and they can declare that law, they can declare that act totally as null, as void, and that law would be totally repealed from the constitution and from our law system. So this And how is it possible? If courts wouldn't be independent, they cannot do all these things. And how courts are made independent? In the selection of the judges, in the selection of the CJI, we do not have any interference of the government. There is a collegium system, so government, so the judges, they are very free from their mind. वो अपने mind से बहुत free रहते हैं कि even if अगर मैंने government के लिए कुछ गलत कहा है या उसको point out किया है, तो मेरी job क्या होगी, खतरे में नहीं आएंगी, because courts also derive their power from the constitution. They do not derive their power from the government, and that is why they're very independent and they are impartial. I hope this is understood. Next feature is sovereignty. Now, India has become an authoritative supreme country as it of own. Now we do not have any interference of other countries in the lawmaking process of the India. Earlier we had the paramountcy of British. British was ruling over India. Now we are totally an independent and a sovereign country. Sovereign means samprabhu, and constitution is the ultimate sovereign thing into our whole nation. Next comes socialism. सोशलिज्म मीन्स वेलफेयर ऑफ द स्टेट, यानी कि इंडिया में ऐसे लॉज बनेंगे जो लोगों के वेलफेयर के लिए हो, जो इक्वालिटी को प्रोपोगेट करते हो, जो लोगों के स्टेटस में और इनकम में इक्वालिटी लाना चाहते हैं. तो सोशलिज्म, लोगों के वेलफेयर, लोगों के हित के लिए जितने भी लॉज बनने चाहिए, दैट इज द फीचर ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, एंड वी हैव सोशलिज्म, वी प्रैक्टिस सोशलिज्म. नाउ सेक्युलरिज्म क्या होता है? एट द टाइम ऑफ पार्टीशन, व्हेन वी हम लोग जब कंट्रीज, दोनों कंट्रीज डिवाइड हुए थे, इंडिया और पाकिस्तान, तो पाकिस्तान एक इस्लामिक कंट्री बना था, लेकिन हम एक सेक्युलर कंट्री बने थे. यानी कि इंडिया एज अ कंट्री, हमारा खुद का कोई रिलीजन नहीं है. इंडिया एक हिंदू राष्ट्र नहीं है, इंडिया एक हिंदी राष्ट्र नहीं है. इंडिया एज अ होल नेशन इज अ सेक्युलर कंट्री, यानी कि इंडिया खुद की कंट्री का कोई भी रिलीजन नहीं है. बट इंडिया अडॉप्ट्स अ पॉजिटिव मॉडल ऑफ सेक्युलरिज्म, यानी कि हम सारे रिलीजन्स को रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं और सारे रिलीजन्स को फॉलो करने की, यानी कि गवर्नमेंट सबको अपने अपने रिलीजन को फॉलो करने की फ्रीडम देता है. सो दिस इज व्हाट सेक्युलरिज्म इज ऑल अबाउट. सो दिस वाज इट फॉर दिस वीडियो. आई होप यू ऑल हैड एन एंजॉयबल लर्निंग. थैंक यू ऑल.
You can now download the SSB SureShot app from Google Play Store to access online courses related to SSB, personality development, and written exams like NDA, CDS, FCAT, and plenty of other preparation material. For a limited time period, you can apply the coupon code SureShot20 to get a flat 20% discount on all the courses. Hurry up and become a part of the SureShot family.